but 2, 1, Tetris! We're getting underway. Really quick there, but we're underway here now for game number 1.
There we go.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Straight into it. Not even we were prepared.
As long as they're prepared, that's all that matters.
Yeah, as long as the player, they know. They've been here. They've known what's going on. That when the main stage goes, they go.
Oh, that was a really interesting setup there from Cobra. I love that solve. Gonna go for center well with it.
Gets the bar forward and gets that Tetris.
It's like a little bit of a spin flip thing, delay burn. Oh. Probably not the best pieces there. So give Nowi an opportunity here to take the lead. Actually already in the lead. Just some push down points and maybe a burn difference.
Yeah, a couple of rough boards here from Cobra and Nowi there. But now he's going to get that well to get the Tetris. Now is pretty much clean. Looking for a J piece to tuck in.
J
Will
piece.
get the J tuck and a Tetris. Rhubarb's trying to access that center well there, but just not quite getting to it. Has a one line of clutter.
Yeah, Rhubarb board
an
needing
L
a
piece
little
would
bit
have
of
been
love.
perfect on the left there, but just
could
try to set up there. No,
I had the same thought.
Once again, why we're here and not there.
Yeah. Hey, where's the center well though?
Because with
Tetris.
Das, I'm not sure we would have survived that.
Oh yeah, whatever. Rhubarb's not bad at Das either, to be fair.
Yeah.
Better than I am.
Right now, current score is Cobra 162, Nowi 235, DMJ 201, Rhubarb 183. We're pretty close on both sides, all things considered. Nowi does have about a 3 Tetris lead on the top.
Ren disappointed that they haven't seen a Vitz in a while.
That's your cue, players. I'm joking. Unless you want.
Ooh, S-spin from Rhubarb. Things pretty calm down on the bottom. 228 for DMJ, 209 for Rhubarb. And up top, we got Nowi in the lead. About 3 Tetris lead for Nowi, 286 to 210 for Cobra.
Quite the drought on the bottom here between DMJ and Rhubarb. They're both handling it well, but there's only so long you can go without that long bar appearing. And Rhubarb, just as they cover the well.
Ooh.
Is when that long bar finally appears, but Rhubarb's still handling it very well. Chats out, just casual survival of a 48-piece drought, just as you do.
Actually, statistically speaking, this match down bottom is like potentially very close, and like looking at the score so far, it's living up to that potential.
7K.
His top games currently now is in the lead by about a couple Tetrises. 381 to 324 for Cobra.
I also want to quickly go ahead and talk about the software that we use to be able to get all these amazing graphics and information. Oh no, Rhubarb!
Oh no!
Topped out at 317. Looked to be in control of the board, but just a couple, just a hang of one piece, and just like that, it's game over for Rhubarb in game 1. DMJ with 360 will take game number 1. GG's.
GG's.
It can happen to anyone.
These are some of the best in the world. 18 is no joke, as we were just saying earlier.
Absolutely. It can sneak up on you. It can absolutely sneak up on you and surprise you. Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone's prone to it.
Slight hesitation, a little bit of a misdrop, and 18 can be costly.
Or even just being unlucky.
Yeah. RNG getting you when you're too high up or whatever.
I mean, again, Sure, they did survive the 48-piece drought.
We are ready.
We're ready
We got
for
it
game
ready.
2, so let's go ahead and get things underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Now we can have a pretty
saying,
good.
it could happen to you. It's happened to me many times. Do not worry.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say somewhere in like the tens of thousands at this point.
We're approaching transition here on top.
534 to 480. Now he's still leading, but it's not the most massively. It's still very close, although Cobra is 6 lines ahead. Goes in at 504. Now he 581 into level 19.
Yeah.
The speed's increasing again.
By 50%.
There it is. I set you up there.
Thank you. Shout out to Vandy. Wow, now he's lead growing here. Cobra looking to try to clean up that left side, getting some good pieces to get this evened it back out.
That was a nice move of that T-piece there for Nowi. It looked to be going into the 8-9 column, which would have been a misdrop, but just taps it in at the last second to make sure that the board still remains clean. And now Nowi is Tetris ready, waiting patiently for the bar. Cobra has nice triple there to get rid of the sort of
a double long bar dependency.
Fills in that bar dependency. Looking to get the well back open now and uncover those holes in the stack. Still has them, but again, a lot of the times a board will look a lot worse than it is, but it would still be quite easily solvable. So, for example, you might have a really messy-looking board, but it can only take a handful of burns to get it resolved, and Cobra showing exactly that. 656 to 754, about a 100,000-point lead for Nowi. Meanwhile, DMJ on 190, Rhubarb 172.
Early goings down bottom, but still pretty close. We'll see if this one can make it a little bit further than the last one. I'm sure these players will make sure that happens.
Yes. DMJ looking for a good
there
piece
was a
to get
69,000-point difference there. Now he was in the lead. Hey now.
There you go.
Hey now
Anyone
counters that
keeping
too.
track at home, there you go. You can add another tally on.
Yeah, there's no counter for you to see on the screen, so you just gonna have to keep track.
Yeah, Omen's not gonna run all the way to wherever the OBS team are and just like add in some text, maybe like on Comic Sans or whatever. He doesn't have that power yet.
Not yet. Give me a year. The rebellion is well on the way here.
Cobra closing in that gap right now, 851 to 896.
Yeah.
Now he still leads, but it's only about a Tetris and change so far. It's very close between those two. They're on level 26 right now. They're about just over 20 lines to go until level 29 arrives. Now you said that they were sort of speeding on the highway previously when they were at level 19. What is level 29? Is it like a rocket ship? Or maybe that's 39. What would 29 be?
If it's beyond a rocket ship, you talking about?
No, as in like, because you made the Vandy joke about the 50%
Oh,
speed.
yeah. I don't even know what the percentage difference is, but it's a lot faster.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster.
Well, it is a lot faster, which Cobra and Nowi are about to shortly find out here. Well, not find out. They know.
Oh, yeah, they're about to
But they'll find out for this time.
999. No, Cobra almost on a max out there.
Max out for both players.
Level 29 for Cobra. Small lead, but also ahead in lines. And now we also now in at level 29. 1.1.
Good stacking here from Nowi. Gets that single, trying to get things back under. But now he needs something to like. Gets that T-piece over. Down to the bottom, DMJ 445 to 429 Rhubarb. That is looking like it's going to be a pretty close game here, but
yeah, they're at the turn here. But man, this top game getting intense. It
is getting very intense. Nowi just trying to keep that board low. So is Cobra. Cobra getting every bird he can.
Now we need a bar left.
Something over to the
left.
Oh,
no!
Oh.
One more bar,
now
one more bar.
Oh,
gets
that
J
piece over, but doesn't get that J piece
left.
over again. Nice bar
left.
over. Gets another triple in.
Left.
Now he is staying alive, getting those
How?
pieces left.
All these pieces
another
left
bar
again.
over to the left.
What is this survival from Nowi?
Still alive.
Oh, no.
Incredible from Nowi.
Lead is shrinking, though.
Still add 1.18 to 1.14. Oh, Cobra with the dead drop at the bar in the center.
Just get the
but
Tetris.
gets the Tetris.
1.119 to 1.119.
And another Tetris setup here for Cobra.
It is a tie game right now. Basically.
Tetris Cobra leading now 1.24, and now he's going to top
No,
out at 1.19. So Cobra takes game one.
Wow. All the way to level 34. What a game up top.
And this really exemplifies the point I made about level 18. It feels slower whenever you watch Twin Yam, because we're watching it right now.
Yeah.
Even level 19 doesn't feel as ferocious, but it is. Believe me, it is.
Speaking of ferocious 19 here, we do have transitions to 19 for both of our players. DMJ at 324, Rhubarb at 601, or 624 to 601 now. So another close game here on CT2.
DMJ is still just trying to get that left side cleaned up. And we're ready to go here for game number 2 up top. Let's get this thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, we'll wait a second here. Bit of a,
Yeah,
I mean,
stuff is happening on CT1, in case you're wondering.
Things are happening. If you want to check out what's happening, go to CT1 as well as here. Let's go ahead and get this thing underway for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! But yes, there was a double rollover over on CT1.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm
Go
not
watch
spoiling
it.
who, but go watch what just happened. Double rollover, fantastic amazingness. But watch this and here as well.
Oh no, we got a problem up in the top match here, but the bottom match still going. About a one
All right,
Tetris
we're
difference.
good. We're gonna
Do we do that?
We're gonna restart here.
All right,
it looks
let's
like.
go.
Yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But yes, just as a friendly reminder, if you're passing on information, limited information's fine, but no spoilers, please, because all this is getting uploaded to YouTube, and but history making stuff all across the Tetris scene here.
Unbelievable Tetris happening on all channels right now.
But we're also making history over here too. DMJ 834, Rhubarb 879. It's very
Rhubarb's
close between
board.
those two players right now.
Rhubarb's board and needing a little bit of help here. This lead in danger of being overtaken by DMJ.
And a nice build-up, using that S-burst to DMJ's advantage.
Oh,
Gets that
dirty
dusty Tetris.
So how high up before it becomes a dirty?
I'd say 4.
4? All right. I can go with that. That makes sense.
Because 4 is what you would have for a Tetris, so.
Hey, there you go. Ooh, center well from Nowi.
You can call it what you want. You want to call a row 2 a dirty, call row 2 a dirty.
Yeah.
You're technically correct. Actually, you are correct. There's dirt on the bottom. Dusty Tetris there for Nowi.
It depends on how many animals you have to create all the extra dust.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Rhubarb into level 29, 984. Max out for DMJ going in at 1,021,000. Rhubarb almost there. Max out for Rhubarb.
Double max outs for both of our players, DMJ and Rhubarb. Oh, look at that intensity.
And Tetris
Oh,
for
no,
Rhubarb as
DMJ.
well. But DMJ with the hang of that bar. Can he get
Oh,
it? No,
no.
won't be able to. And tops out at 1,028,000. So Rhubarb is going to take game number 2.
Evening it up, 1-1. Rhubarb's got some fans.
Yes, indeed. And Rhubarb showing the appreciation right back to the crowd. They love you.
Cool. Oh.
Something else is going on at CT3.
Yep,
You want to check
CT3,
that out?
Go check it out,
Go
CT3.
check it out. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, the
Cobra,
look of
and now he's still
concentration
getting
here.
underway here. They're about 50 lines in. Nice center well Tetris there for Cobra.
I look at this look of concentration from both our players on the bottom. Love to see it. Up top now he's a little dirty.
Should be able to get
my
a long bar,
goodness.
but a bit of a drought going on right now.
Look at that S-Spire. Oh my gosh, there's another one.
It's going all the way to the sky.
That is Pasadena level skyscraping S-Spire right there.
Absolutely. Maybe just showing some appreciation for the area
Yeah.
we're in.
Just
Sunny
some art.
Pasadena, California.
Interpretive Tetris art.
We're ready to go for game number 3 on the bottom. DMJ and Rhubarb. Really exciting the last 2 games. Let's get even more of it on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
All right. Up top, we got Cobra with a 113,000 point lead. 129,000 point lead now. Nowi, though, getting a Tetris right there to go to 305, so about a 3.5 Tetris lead for Cobra. We are at the turn. Nowi is in the future by about 3 lines. There's a Tetris now. Actually, we're all pretty much tied up.
Sorry for the bit of silence there. I was just busy choking on water. I'm good.
Yeah, we don't need you to choke. It's okay, man. Don't
Yeah.
do that. Do you need me to perform any kind of like
I am
Heimlich
fine.
maneuvers, or
I am okay.
grab you some? Do you want a warm towel, a back
I am
massage?
fine. I think I like.
You're okay.
Yes, I'm good.
Do you need a live animal to pet to help calm anything?
I would like that,
Okay.
but I am okay.
Shout out to animals.
Yes. Every time.
Every time.
Someone said, please don't die. Don't worry.
Yeah, no dying allowed.
I am not allowed. While these matches are going on, I can't. I cannot miss Tetris action.
Well, Cobra currently at 467, very close to transition. And I have to do it. I have to do the joke one more time because this is a thing with me and Cobra. Whenever I restream Cobra, I talk about how the speed will increase 50% when you hit level 19.
Get a load of this guy.
522
now, 522.
to 405 for Nowi.
Nice T-tuck there from Nowi.
Wow, that is a
Into
high
transit.
board.
Not only performing the T-tuck, but did it mid-transition.
Yeah.
So adjusted for the speed as well to time it perfectly high up on the board as well. That is incredible precision there from Nowi.
Amazing. These players just doing, I mean, it's just incredible to watch these players doing what they do so well. Shout out to the Matcherino. You should definitely go donate to the Matcherino. Reward these players for how much entertainment they are showing us and all the skill involved. So, hashtag Matcherino in chat.
We have another contribution in. Jen with the $20 says, boom, Tetris for you. Indeed. Thank you so much.
so much. What is our count up to for Matcherino?
Well, let's see. What are we currently up to? That is a good question. I don't think I'm able to see from where I'm at right now, but
You can't scroll up?
yes, go ahead.
Oh, man. A lot of money.
A lot, yes,
It's
indeed.
a lot, and we need
but
more.
if you want to contribute, go ahead and use the command !Matcherino. You'll be able to see then. But yeah, any and all contributions much appreciated. If you can't contribute directly monetarily, that is absolutely a-okay. You can spread the word around, whether it's with family, friends, or just on social media. If you have a group chat with buddies that might like Classic Tetris, or maybe you have like a billionaire friend that can put in like 5 million into the prize pool.
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
like that.
5 million would be. I mean, you know, just jump change. So yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, this top
Cobra 724. Now
Yeah.
he's 699. They're on level 25 right now.
less than 2 Tetris lead, and only a 5-line difference. So pretty close one up top. Down bottom, we've got Rhubarb at 418, DMJ at 434. They're trading the lead.
Close games all around here. I could see. Dying isn't in my contract. Yeah, I didn't quite read that in the fine print, unfortunately. But yes, chat, I am fine. Do not worry. Water was just my nemesis today.
Chat, if you've got any like animal emojis you can send for comfort for Adam Irish, do it now. Send Adam Irish some animal emojis.
I would like that. Yeah. To deal with the traumatic experience of having a bit of water go down the wrong way.
That's you'd be scarred for life. 933 Cobra.
We're going into level 29 now on both ends.
Oh,
Now with an
yeah.
861 transition into level 29. Gets the Tetris. I can't believe we're at a point where we just call it the transition, not the kill screen as it used to be. But
Right.
Nowi with a misdrop of that T piece. Gets the L piece over vertical to the left. Has the well open. Doesn't get that bar over though, and tops out at 899.
Oh, and max
Cobra
out
with
for
a
Cobra.
Max out. We'll take the game up top. Now he just
Is that a 2-2-0?
resenting that misdrop there, but only so much you can do. It's 2-0 match point up top. 2-0 for Cobra. Gonna take a bit of a breather here.
Is it over?
Is it? Or is he just taking a bit of a walk?
Okay. No. I
Yeah,
think,
he's just taking a bit of a thing there. 522 for DMJ. Rhubarb 571.
Cobra's foot fell asleep, so he had to go walk it off.
Walk it off, Cobra. Walk it off.
Got to get that rolling foot
High
going.
knees. High knees.
Let's go,
He's good.
Cobra.
Thumbs up from Cobra. He's good. $587 DMJ, 624 for Rhubarb. They're on level 20 and 21 respectively.
Still a close one.
It has been close all game long
Again.
so far. We got it ready for game number 3 up top here. Now he needs a win to stay alive in the tournament. Cobra trying to close this out and book a spot in the top 16. Let's see in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
All right. Rhubarb, oh my God, is a tie game right now up top, or down bottom rather. DMJ and Rhubarb within a couple thousand points of each other. Level 23 for both players. Rhubarb's bored.
Oh, Rhubarb.
Oh no.
No, still okay. Can still get some good pieces for this, but now he needs a bar. Gets a bar in column 3. Very nicely done. Getting spam with bars at the perfect time for them.
Oh my gosh.
But
no!
that T. Just
6-9, 6-9, double hey now is not going to be enough for Rhubarb.
But the main takeaway is that DMJ will take this game here up on 782. GG's.
2-1 DMJ. This has been back and forth.
It has been back and forth here.
Is it destined for a decider, or will Rhubarb? Oh no, I'm sorry. Will DMJ take this one 3-1?
Absolutely. Someone mentioning in chat, Rhubarb needed 49 more pushdown points.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect.
And we're ready for game number 4 here. Rhubarb also needs to win to stay alive. DMJ trying to close this out and also book a spot for Sunday. Let's get this underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
You know, we've been paying a lot of attention to the Twitch chat, but we do have a live chat over happening in YouTube as well. And we got Ashy calling out DMJ, my goat. And Roadhog saying Cobra, my man. So we've got fans.
We got fans.
And all platforms.
I mean, that's the good thing about being a commentator, because I don't just say this as like like wholesome thing. I don't really have a specific person I would say like I'm a fan of. I like everyone.
Yes.
I want everyone to do well. That is my thing. I am a Tetris community fan rather than just a simple fan of one person. And it's okay if you're a fan of one person. Like it's natural, especially in a competitive thing. You might have a player that you root for because you relate to them. That's cool. I relate to a lot of players, but yes, whenever someone asks me, I always say everyone but all-time Quaid.
Yeah, one thing that is absolutely wonderful about this community too is that even if you do have fans, I feel like everyone cheers for everyone to do well.
That is the magic of the classic Tetris community.
In a competitive.
Such an amazing community. Everyone rooting for each other.
Yeah.
It is truly like no other. There are of course other communities that are probably like, but classic Tetris, it's just in a league of its own when it comes to that, in my humble opinion.
Yep. So much sportsmanship, and I think a lot of that comes down to Jonas's influences. Jonas Neubauer, the 7-time Grand World Champion, may he rest in peace, did so much for the community, make sure that he set the example for what sportsmanship should be like in our community.
Absolutely, and all these years later, after all this time past his prime and just that era, we're still leading by that example.
Exactly.
So many people being amazing influence, doing amazing things in this community for the community, because at the end of the day, without the community, there's no Classic Tetris, there's no Classic Tetris World Champion, there's none of any of this. None of this would have been possible without you and the players and everybody.
Yeah.
We are one big family here, and that's not corporate speak, that is the truth.
Boom Tetris for everyone.
Yes, boom Tetris for you at home, for the players, for everybody.
Oh, Cobra's board. All kinds of messy right now.
In game context, boom Tetris for Nowi.
Yeah. Nowi with a strong lead, and Cobra actually in danger right now.
Oh, Cobra.
Very
high up, but
still treading
still
water.
as stoic as ever. Oh, misdrop of that Z piece. It's not deadly, but it's still anxiety-inducing when the board is this high up.
Okay,
has
long
the
bar.
center open. Oh, bar comes just
One
as uncovered,
piece
well
too
as
late.
uncovered,
Okay.
but it's
Bringing this
okay.
down.
Doing it the scenic way.
Yeah. Now we up to 527, now to 380 for Cobra, who it looks to have survived that crazy dig.
Yes, absolutely. Gets that bar over for a triple, and now back down to a safer piece of ground. Still has a bar dependency, but is at a state where it's not going to be as stressful to make sure that everything is where it is, but still just has to make sure to see out the dig in full, because that right side is getting a bit high again, but a nice double there to bring things back down a little bit. Now he is taking full advantage of this situation, though. 598 transition into level 19. And Cobra 400,000.
Cobra still trying to get through this. Down 8.5 Tetrises. Has work cut out.
Yeah, but like I said before, you might be down a lot of Tetrises, you might be behind by a lot, but the only thing that's going to prevent you from winning is not being in the game, not being alive in the game. As long as you're still alive, you can still score points, you can still score Tetrises. It's not over until it's over.
Yep. Ooh, the players down bottom are now at the turn as well, and some pretty pacey games going on. 514 for DMJ, 539 for Rhubarb, and they're only 110 lines in. So we're looking at maybe 600K plus transitions for both these incredible players.
We love seeing those kinds of transitions in here. I mean, again, they're in gold for a reason, but it is sensational stuff that they're doing here. Look at those Tetris rates as well, 85 and 87. We got to mention it at some point. It's there for a reason.
Yes, it's true.
But it is very impressive efficiency from both of them.
600 right there, passed up for Rhubarb. 631 now.
Now we opening back up the well here. Is Tetris ready right now?
There's that double well set up from Cobra. Manages to use a couple of burns there to get the board all set up for Tetris.
And Tetris for Nowi. Rhubarb right now just keeping that well open. Has a T-spin set up. Could try to go for it.
Ooh,
Won't
center well.
decide to. Just play it safe, not rely on the T-piece to get this thing down. Taking some nice skims, level 19, 637.
Oh no, DMJ was holding out for that center well. Does not get a bar in time. We are in the middle of a
Could
drought.
go for a dirty, but we'll go in at 597, and yes, we'll take the safe route down. Not going to risk everything. Is 88,000 points
There's
back.
the center well,
and
finally.
there's the center well, Tetris.
697 for Rhubarb, 633 for DMJ, so a little bit of a lead now. Finally for Rhubarb. They were so close for so long. Oh man, this top game getting pretty intense. Nowi in the lead, but has a little cleanup to do. Cobra, clean, but down like 5 or 6 Tetrises. And only about 3 levels before we get to transition number 2. I don't even know what you call it. Kill screen is what it used to be called.
Just level 29.
Level 29.
Tetris for Cobra, taking advantage of the fact that Nowi's board isn't the cleanest right now. Max out for Nowi. Love hearing those cowbells going.
Yes.
It's a feeling to hear them in person as well. Because you get a real feel for just the pure atmosphere here. Tetris for Nowi now into level 29, 1,054,000.
Cobra's got 4 more to go. There he goes.
Meanwhile, down at the bottom, DMJ and Rhubarb 751 to 768. Rhubarb's board a little bit high here. Neither player in a Tetris ready position.
Oh.
DMJ now is.
Rhubarb needing to take the long route down.
Rhubarb getting some nice burns here. Has a bar dependency, but plugs it. Gets some burns. This is some very good down stacking here from
Yes.
Rhubarb. But now
then-
he's in trouble, and now he's going to top out at 1.103. Cobra to chase down 200,000 points back. Needs 1.104 million. 187,000 points away now. Cobra is going to need to hang on in there.
Rhubarb's down stack right there was incredible.
This is incredible stuff. This is a class 101, how to down stack. Take notes.
Let's Cobra.
Tetris for DMJ, 915 to 800. Meanwhile, up top, Cobra 939, level 33.
Yeah, it looks like Cobra's just going to take the safe route down, take the singles, doubles, occasional triple, maybe a Tetris if the pieces present themselves. Set up, does get it, but hung the Z piece.
A little bit less than 3 Tetrises away, 117,000
Oh my gosh.
points back, but this board is looking pretty
Oh
much. Oh no! Hung the T and tops out at 988. Nowi is still alive and takes game 3. Meanwhile, max out for DMJ, level 27, 1,019,000. Rhubarb is on 947, 2 lines away from the transition to level 29. Now goes in at 984. This is going to be crucial for Rhubarb to get as many points as they can here.
Yes.
Is currently behind by about 100,000 points. Gets the Tetris, max out Rhubarb. Now on 1,029,000.
DMJ's going to go in here. 1.127. In the lead by about 100,000 points.
We got it ready to go for game number 4 up top. Cobra ahead by 2-1. Now he has got a game back. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yeah, it's good to see Nowi really pulling through on that one. Had a real strong lead in game number 3.
It's always good when you have a massive lead and you can, at the end of it, just celebrate a win rather than just like worrying.
It's probably very nerve-wracking at
It
this.
is.
At this. I mean, it is even at our level, but like knowing these players can just keep going and going.
Oh,
and going.
Rhubarb.
Oh my gosh, Rhubarb.
Getting those pieces around. Some
Wow.
crazy tricks here from Rhubarb. Getting this down piece by piece.
Come on, come on, come on.
Nice C piece. Spin of the T.
Oh no.
But
oh gosh.
losing control of the board. Doesn't get the Z piece over, and Rhubarb is going to top out at 1,118,000.
DMJ.
DMJ advances 3-1.
Wow.
But both of these players putting on an absolute clinic between them.
Wow, what an exciting match that was, too. It was so close for so many of those games.
Absolutely. It could have gone either way, but props to both players, and DMJ will advance.
And that time it was DMJ pulling away in the 19 speeds.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead and focus in on the top game here with Cobra and Nowi.
Bit of a drive there, about 30 pieces. Cobra will get the Tetris from that. Now he used the longboard to get the well back open and now gets the Tetris. And Tetris for Cobra again. They're underway for their game 4. Nowi must win to stay alive and to bring this to a decider. Tetris for Nowi again. And Tetris for Cobra. Tetris Nowi again. Stacks looking very clean right now.
A lot of DMJ fans over in Twitch shouting, DMJ, DMJ.
And also noticing a lot of Nowi fans. A lot of fans of both Nowi and Cobra across our social media platforms. Of course, we're streaming live on many different platforms, not only Twitch and YouTube. We're also live, I believe, on Facebook, on Kick, as well as on X.
What's X? Sorry, I had to think. You mean Twitter?
Formerly Twitter. Formerly Twitter. And Tetris for Cobra. Of course, as a reminder, if you want to check out all the action that we got going on here, not only do we have some games here, we also have some on Classic Tetris 1, the main channel. You want to watch both at the same time, a multicast your gold action, you can do so. You can watch both streams at the same time, whether it's in separate windows. I think Twitch also has a built-in multi-streamer. You can watch that too, so you don't miss anything. Of course, again, no spoilers if you are indeed watching, or at least try not to, because we are trying to put this up on YouTube as well after everything ends, so we're not going to spoil anything for you. You want to check that out, go check it out live on Classic Tetris 1, as well as if you're following along with the silver and bronze brackets, they're on CT3 and CT4. I think
they are still going, but they're getting close to the end.
They're nearly done now. We get everything done in one day. What is it exactly? You're gonna have to find out. I'm not the messenger here. I'm just saying that something's happened.
Yes.
That encourages you to
if you're on a PC,
open up CT Classic Tetris 1 or Classic Tetris and have these both on at the same time. Cobra 427 to now he's 330, 100,000 points.
Yes, top 16 will be tomorrow.
Yes, it will be starting tomorrow. Don't miss it, because it'll be the top 16, and Sunday is the day we crown a champion. Who's it going to be? Maybe it could be one of these players. You never know. I'd like to hear who you guys in chat think is going to take it home. I've seen a lot of takes, a lot of very interesting ones for sure.
Yeah.
I don't have a particular.
I was gonna say I'd ask what those takes are, but yeah, maybe not a good idea.
I'm not biased. Whoever wins deserves it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm just happy to be here watching all these players play some incredible Tetris, including the match right here in front of us. Cobra currently in the lead, 520,000 to 390, so very strong lead.
Yes, of course, we still have more top 32 today. We have plenty of top 32.
Oh my gosh,
still to go here. Do not go anywhere. We still have many matches to go.
I think we got, what, 8 more players to go through still here?
I think, yes, 8 more players.
Yeah,
so we still got
4 more matches.
Indeed.
Plus this.
So, yeah, 6 in total, but we're already well into this one. 591 Cobra, 460 for Nowi right now.
They're about to hit transition here shortly, though. Where the pieces will increase by, oh, there we go. It already did increase for Nowi by 50%. So
593 Cobra still has one Tetris in the chamber, looking for that 600K transition. We'll get it. 620 transition for Cobra. And yes, if you want to check out the bracket, Ren has linked it there. So if you want to see who might be up next or what's going on in the other brackets as well. Maybe you're a CT2 diehard and you're just watching this. You don't want to deal with the main nonsense. You don't want to deal with all the glitz and glamour of CT1. You want alternative media. Check out the bracket then. In that case,
I am so impressed with the way all this stuff even works together, like the different stat sheets, the different scheduling. I mean, it is an incredible amount of work that goes into making all these things work. And
yes.
Also a lot of Google Sheets magic, which I'm impressed at how incredibly efficient the Google Sheets stuff actually even works.
Of course. Yeah, massive shout out to all our volunteers and all our team that works tirelessly to make sure that every Classic Tetris World Championship brought to you is of the highest production quality possible, whether that's our stats team, whether that's our team running the OBS, whether, of course, that's our fellow commentators, our judges, our referees, our gophers who go and get the players up here, and, of course, our producers.
Shout out to animals.
Well. And the animals, of course. I don't think we have any here right now, but just shout out in general. Now he has a Vitz set up and gets the Vitz.
Oh,
there
no.
you go.
Oh,
But,
no.
Cobra
no.
drops some T-pieces, gets the Tetris, but that is looking risky. Can get out of this with some nice tucks and spins, but just going to put the Z there. Just make it simple.
Yeah, just going to go ahead and take the burns. Good flat burns there for Nowi.
That is an immense and amazing recovery, but an early shift there
no.
of that square piece. Still in control of the board, but now needs a bar and needs an L or a J. He puts the Z piece over, skims with the L
triple.
piece, gets that bar for a triple, and gets another bar over to the left. Cobra 952, Nowi 755. Cobra leading by 229,000 points. 6.5 Tetris is in the lead.
Bringing this board down expertly, but currently in a drought. Does get the long bar there.
Nice adjustment there with that square as well.
Yeah.
Saw the long bar was coming, but doesn't get that Z piece all the way over. Now we're just trying to keep this board in control. Is still doing very well given the circumstances, but
starting to climb now.
this is starting to climb up piece by piece, which is good news for Cobra, but Nowi still fighting as 9 lines to go. Doesn't get that L piece over. Needs a massive 5 tap to get it over, but that board is getting so high.
Only
Gets that bar
6.
over, but only 5 lines to go before level 29 transition. Can Nowi get this down to a manageable height in time? Goes in, 788, but doesn't get that square over, and it's game over for Nowi at 789 and Cobra.
Cobra moving on to the round of 16, winning
Round of 16 beckons for Cobra. What a rise from this young man from TNP only, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And now into the final 16